What is up, guys? Welcome back to Dakar Desert Rally, and in this quick video I did want to go over a couple things I have been thinking about and or seeing around as well, like on Reddit. So the first thing, guys, I do have to admit though is I can't actually show that much gameplay of the actual campaign. In the background I will be showing some gameplay of like me basically not being able to get up the hill with the trucks from the Snowrunner DLC, because apparently some of them lose all their speed on hills similar to the other big trucks in the game, which is honestly really annoying. So I will be showing some free mode gameplay as well, because even to this day after this update I still can't play the career mode on the game because it crashes every time. I literally cannot even pick a vehicle or anything, so hopefully that's going to get fixed. And once again, guys, please let me know in the comments below that I'm not the only one going through this to this day. It's kind of annoying because I basically cannot even play the car at all right now, so it's definitely going to be on the frustrating side, only playing free roam by myself, which is not going to be the funnest thing to do. But I'm sure a lot of people are probably wondering, is the Snowrunner Truck DLC actually worth getting and or using? So I believe it's around like $8 for this to actually get it. Let me know in the comments below on that. I thought that Season Pass people get it for free. I could be wrong, but regardless, guys, I really do think the DLC is pretty cool for the most part. But I have to admit one thing. I am finding myself not really wanting to use these SnowRunner trucks all that often, most likely because they're probably not going to be the fastest thing out there. I was seeing this being talked about a bit as well, due to the fact that they're obviously not the quickest thing to use, and you're probably going to be wanting to go kind of fast because you know it is an off-road racing game. I would prefer to go much faster in a tank, but then again, I would say one of those tanks are not going to be able to do like 170 miles an hour. Also, going around like 70 miles an hour or so is kind of entertaining, but at the same time though, you also really don't feel like you're moving all that much, and if you do have to do like 200 kilometers or so on an event, if you can actually play the career mode that is, then I feel like it's not going to be all that fun because you're really not moving all that fast. And I also saw that some of the new SnowRunner trucks do like 160 kilometers. I do believe that's around like 120 something miles per hour or so, which obviously would make some type of sense considering those big rigs are probably not going to need to do 150 miles per hour, and you would most likely be using them to pull something in or do like a rescue type of mission anyway, so I wouldn't actually be waiting to see one of those trucks flying down a desert in a race. But then again, this is going to be Dakar Desert Rally, so you really never know what you're going to see out there. I was actually seeing this being talked about a bit as well, due to the fact that the trucks really aren't going to be all that quick, so there's really no point of actually running them, especially compared to the other trucks in the game. I know a lot of those can do upwards of like 230 to 240 kilometers in certain areas, so you will be going much faster in the actual trucks in the game compared to the SnowRunner trucks in the DLC. Now, I wouldn't say they're going to be terrible, but at the same time, I really don't think people are actually going to use them. I have been seeing many people talking about the trucks being slow and not really being that fun to use. And I also feel like to a certain extent, guys, I really do think people are waiting for a bigger and better DLC with Dakar Desert Rally. Like one of the main DLCs that they were talking about with the roadmap as well, like getting some new actual vehicles you can use. I for one would really love to see this. I know people are waiting for the Audi e-tron to be added, and or some maybe new hybrid and or vehicles in general that you actually want to use. For me, I would honestly really like to see a trophy truck or something added into Dakar Desert Rally, which, who knows, maybe in the future we're going to see something like this. But to me, guys, I would say the biggest thing with this update so far, even with the patch that came with the SnowRunner DLC, is most likely going to be the fact that the game is completely broken for many people right now. I do have a feeling most people probably can't even play the campaign on the game at the moment. The second I click on career, guys, the entire game basically crashes every single time, so I can't even click on a vehicle to actually start an event. But I really do want to know what you guys think about the SnowRunner Trucks DLC in the comments below. Do you guys think we definitely need something else besides this, and do you think the DLC is worth it? I really do think DLC is going to be insanely important for Dakar Desert Rally, but to be honest, guys, I would say the bugs that are plaguing this game are definitely going to be a big issue.